Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatica 9 Expert Mode Live with Light. Hey there, Mac. Let's make sure we're in Discord. Looks like Boon's already here. Good evening.
Hello. Long time no hear.
Mm-hmm. Let's see about getting into the game without it crashing.
It's taken me a minute longer because I accidentally clicked single player.
Oh no.
And it took forever for it to even load to try to do that. That's what I get for not playing for a week. There it is. Better not even leave off with this damn tower. Jeez. I think it's huge.
Well, safe bets are on floors or ceilings.
Yeah.
But who knows,
it's
you might be
even
back to
better
walls
'cause-
again.
Well, mostly it is floors and ceilings, especially since the floor of one is the ceiling to another. There's a creeper standing in the corner that doesn't acknowledge me, and I can't kill him.
How rude.
Oh wait, there he goes. He still doesn't know that there's someone standing. This is the closest anyone has ever been to a creeper without it blowing up. I'm inside. Oh, he knows. He knows.
Oh, he knows, chat.
Oh, but then he stopped knowing. What is going on? Oh no. Honestly, at this point, just blow up.
Fulfill your life's purpose.
Yeah, you cannot be struck. Okay, maybe I think things still need to load in because things are acting weird. Oh right, I was gonna go try and get blood to put in my pools.
Oh, yeah. No, Mac, you shouldn't be fine with a creeper that doesn't notice you. It's typically the first sign that the server is exploding.
Yeah, that was my fear too, especially since if I go to one side of the tower, the other side like doesn't load in completely. Yeah, something's up.
What are we feeling with blood?
Nothing currently, but I have these little pools on the floor I'm working on, and I was gonna change it from water to blood, since that is maybe an option.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, waiting for server. There it is.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
trying
like-
to come in.
Mine isn't even giving me the waiting for server thing. Like, it's just...
Oh, you're not
Nothing.
even in.
Oh, I'm here. But, like, when
You're here, but
I hover over things, it's supposed to, identify the block for me. And then
Yeah.
sometimes it'll say waiting for server. And, it's saying nothing.
all right, well, I don't have. It's blinking in and out, but yeah, the tower is still not loading in correctly at all. What did Frog do? I'm convinced it had to be him.
Probably.
Yeah, I've been on since Thursday, so
Yeah, same. And the one thing in my area that I was like, oh no, maybe it's causing an issue,
It's
Yep,
not.
I timed out.
confirmed, does not cause an issue. So, it's not me. I'm gonna get out of the tower pit until all this blows over. 'Cause who knows what might spawn down there randomly.
It's a fun cross section.
Yeah.
The visible base.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it doing it over there too?
I am now
imagine.
holding a boss milking station scroll. So
Oh, there you go.
I think the server is moving
Okay.
ever so slowly.
I timed out. I'm gonna try to come back in again. I had the most exciting stream.
Oh yeah.
It is the cancel button.
Hell yeah. It's the best button.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
That's that button that's there when you're like, I kind of want to do something, so you just go for it, and then as soon as you do, you're like, oh god, I'm not ready. Well, there's a handy button sitting right there for you to press that undoes all of your bold action.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And then there's always
Hopefully
the
it
games
works.
where you wait for like a minute and it's still sitting there and you go, huh, weird. And you hit the cancel button and it freezes for twice as long. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is
Now I'm getting a good
Just
waiting for server.
Then the screen goes gray and the mouse just turns into a spinning circle. And you're like, oh no, now I've
And
done
the blood rain starts. We have to put out the buckets.
Ah, oh, I'm looking at the inside of a chest now, randomly, even though I'm nowhere near that chest.
I have timed out yet again.
And it's gone. The chest is gone. Now I'm just staring at half of a tower.
So this might be a wait half
I
an hour
wonder
for
if
frog.
it's that 10 ticks or 3 ticks. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes.
Oh no.
I don't
What
know what
goes?
it's doing, but it's doing it.
It's going.
So are there entities nearby you or something like that?
Well, I was standing next to a portal, and suddenly the portal was quite still.
Mm.
But I'm also looking at the debug screen. And some of the numbers changed drastically for just a moment.
I was like, gotcha. Still not gotta do it.
Yeah, Mac, I'm not certain what that P is. The numbers I'm looking at are the Forge server. 10 ticks, 5 ricks. I don't know what those mean, but neither of them are 20. And so that seems bad.
Did you get that likely bot that is in your stream?
Oh, hey. Whatever.
Yeah, I had one a second ago, and yeah.
Oh, how are the bots doing on Twitch these days?
I mean, barely intrusive, it seems.
Huh? I had one, I'm not even sure, like, I'm pretty sure it was a bot, but it was the weirdest bot ever, because it was just, like, some first-time chatter that was like, hey, I really love your stream, add me on Discord. And I was like, my brother in Christ, I've never seen you before. And I haven't streamed regularly in, like, probably more than 2 years. So, I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and immediately ban you.
Yeah, that's what I had. And actually, like 2 weeks ago, there was some person who came in to add me on asked to add me on Discord, and like, fine, whatever. And they were just trying to sell me their artwork for my massive streaming platform.
Yes.
Of I streamed to here, so loading terrain. Ooh.
I see you joined.
Haha.
Yeah, I've had a couple of the art designers hit me up like that, but at least they seem like genuine people just trying to hustle. And I'm like,
yeah,
fair enough. Like, I have no need for your services, but I can at least appreciate the hustle. Oh, the tower is fully loaded in.
Hey, I'm here. My coming in has fixed all you guys.
That was the solution, yeah.
Or it's been 5 minutes and whatever it was despawned.
Or that.
Okay. Seems to have stabilized.
Now I can come down here and see, remind
Nice
myself
goggles,
what it
nerd.
was I was doing.
Wait,
Oh, I was building the
What goggles?
staircase over here.
Looks like you're wearing goggles on my screen.
oh, on my screen,
Oh,
I'm.
don't
Oh, I
pull
suppose
your
I am.
sword.
Okay, it just looked like skull.
Yeah,
But
no,
yes.
it blends in, but you gotta get the right angle because otherwise,
Oh. Yeah, I caught that too. Thankfully, it was only a blink, but I did.
Did everything just taste purple for a second?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
Or
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
go over
I've
and
got
check on the pigs.
this ghost pepper hot sauce that I got,
That's cool.
and trying to describe the taste of it leaves me with descriptors that should not be associated with anything that you were putting in your body, and yet I can't resist.
Is it not just the words hot and question mark?
No, it tastes like dusty static, but in a good way.
It's not my favorite
It's
corn
very
jar.
strange. Yeah, right. Listen, hey, in their prime, they were hot stuff. No, but yeah, so but it's undoubted. I'm like, what does this taste like? It tastes like dusty static, but somehow in a good way. That just like I enjoy. So
Yeah, I am in the Southwest, so of course everything is hot. I'm not nearly as good as my Hispanic coworkers. And so they bring in stuff and they're like, "Oh, this is kind of hot." I'm like, "Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy." You are underselling this severely.
Yeah.
Like my coworker brought in some ghost pepper ketchup. It was pretty good. He said like, "Oh, it's a mild heat." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a bit going on here."
Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, I hated spicy stuff, and then I don't know what happened. Something just ticked, and I was like, you know what? Jalapenos are good.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't
kind
like
of has expanded from there.
I didn't like Indian food, the spiciness when I was like very young. And then I
Yeah,
discovered it later. I'm like, oh, I'm so sad I missed this for so long.
that's what you just reminded me. That's what it was that ticked me over. So I don't know. Are you familiar with the television show Red Dwarf?
I am aware of its existence. That's all I have, though.
Okay, so there's a character in that who's kind of a slob, and like the thing that he loves to eat is chicken vindaloo. So like
Oh.
there's a lot of chicken vindaloo in that show, and like it got me curious. I'm like, what the hell is it, and can I have it? So there was
The
a there was
answer
a
is yes
that?
and yes.
Yes.
Love me.
But my mom had a friend who could make it, so she made it for me, and she made me up a plate. It smelled absolutely delicious. Made me up a plate, and she before I started eating it, she was like, "Just so you know, there are full habanero peppers in there, so be advised." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool." And I started eating a little bit of it, and I'm like, "It's pretty hot, but it's not so bad, and it's really good." And then I wind up with a fork that has a full habanero pepper on it, and I'm looking at it, and I remember what she said, and I'm like, how bad could it be? I stuffed the whole thing in my mouth and just powered through it. I was in agony, chugging beer for like 5 minutes, and then for like the next 3 hours, I was stoned.
I woke up a week later. A month had passed.
Right, yeah. But I was like, oh man, like you take the heat, you kind of get high. Like, all right, I'm kind of more into this now, even though the next like 2 days on the toilet were not fun. So I was like, all right, maybe I can understand the appreciation for really spicy food now. All right, let me give this a try.
Yeah, so for comparison, there's a Thai place near, shockingly enough, near my place of work.
Yeah.
Which is surprising, but it's really, really good. And like we go there for like lunch every like couple of weeks.
Right.
And I will usually get hot. However, if I'm getting a curry, I'll get medium because the spice like like goes into the coconut milk and gets like spread out a lot more, so it hits you pretty hard. But
Yeah.
I usually get hot, and if
Yeah,
my
yeah.
wife goes, she'll get like mild to medium. My one coworker also gets hot, and my other so they have levels of mild, medium, hot, and then tie hot, and then double tie hot, and then triple
Mm-hmm.
tie hot. So you can guess what
Mm-hmm.
my
Oof.
coworker gets.
Triple tie hot.
He
Gotta
does. He
be.
definitely does, and he loves
Oh
it the
my
whole way
god.
through. And by the end of it, he's got that. You know, like when someone eats really way too spicy food, they get that little like pink ring around their mouth. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but now I'm gonna have to look for it.
Okay, if you ever watch an anime where someone eats very spicy curry,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I didn't think that was a thing until I saw it happen to him in real life. And so I'm
I
like,
thought that was just in cartoons. What's
yeah,
going on?
basically.
I'm, I'm
I
very
thought I found a whole
confused and
new
scared.
temple. I had somebody come around in a giant circle to come back to Light's place. Weird.
Ooh.
Anyway, but yeah, hot food. I like it to an extent.
Right, right. Yeah, I ebb and flow. Like this is probably the first like genuine hot sauce aside from like some kind of generic Tabasco that I've gotten in a while. Because too much of it, and yeah, your stomach is just it lodges formal complaints with like the city or whatever.
Trying to shut down the containment unit.
Yeah, yeah. This stage is a public protest.
Throws the Ghostbusters in jail just because.
Yeah, it goes all Richard Peck, and I'm like, it's true, stomach. You don't have a dick, so you're kind of playing into this role a little bit too well.
Yeah, quit being weird about this.
Yeah, just let me stuff whatever I want inside of you.
You knew the job.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that doesn't seem. Oh, I see.
okay. Oh, so what's our current status of melon shelves? Do you know?
I believe we now have sufficient melon shells.
Excellent. Yeah, I harvested a whole bunch and brought them back last time, so I was hoping. We always go back and get
Trouble
more.
is, I need 5.5 more Eterna.
And we don't get those from books.
Well, you get, I believe, half an Eterna, maybe one full Eterna from a full block worth of books.
Mm-hmm.
And so for 5.5 with no additional quanta, probably going to need 2 more Heartforged seashells.
Hold on, let me check one thing real quick. I can get 2 infused seashells. Would that help?
Yeah, actually.
All right,
'Cause-
because I haven't gotten that reward yet, so I'll take the infused seashells. Yes, I now have 2 infused seashells, and I'm bringing them your way.
Okay. And then I'll get the conduits ready. Oh, hey, we've got them. That's convenient.
Are you out here?
Yeah, I'm by the road.
Boop-a-doop, and plonked.
Okay. Pick those up.
I knew I didn't pick that reward for a minute for a reason.
And then
So I'm gonna tell myself.
Heartforged, a 1. And a 2.
Look at these Minecraft geniuses earning rewards. I haven't seen a reward in weeks.
Hey, isn't building a giant tower to heaven your own reward?
Yeah, exactly. You guys are feasting on all these little rewards. I'm sitting here building up the big one.
Journey before destination.
Yeah.
Okay, now I just have to get to level 80.
That should be easy, right? So
Probably.
what's this giant pillar in the middle of your... Is this what you built before to jump off of, and now it's just sitting there because you can't take it down?
You mean at my place?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the I think stream 1 or whatever stream it was that I actually started the pit. At the end of the stream, I tried to build up to the skyblock limit, but it's high. It's real high.
It's real high.
So I ran out of, I started with sand and gravel because I knew I could take that down easy. And I ran out of that, and I still wasn't there. So then I used up every other block that I had in my inventory, and I still wasn't there. But at that point, the stream was ending, so I just decided, yeah, good enough. But yeah, eventually it'll come down as I build up to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it before because I hadn't flown in.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit up there.
It's very high up there, and it's still not... It's past the clouds, but it's still not the build height. So I'm going to be very curious to see how tall this tower winds up being. It's definitely going to dominate.
Funny if you're just like, it ended up just, you were one off.
One off from
the build limit. Like, oh, if I had one more block,
oh,
I would've
right.
gotten there.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like I'm building it up in my head where I'm like, it was probably like 2-3 stacks beyond even as high as I was, and I get finally back up there, and it's one more block, and it's like, oh, all right. Well, still pretty tall.
Pretty tall, I guess. But I guess this is what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm. I can at least will be able to safely say that it is as tall as Minecraft will legally allow. For now. They've changed that before.
True.
The mega deep caves, like, my god, they're still impressive.
Alright, last time I also grabbed a whole bunch of diamonds. I think we should go for those for... Why am I on fire?
So now I need 15 infused breaths of
That's a question I ask myself many times a day.
Potentially. I don't know if that's actually the...
Well, I'll be right back.
Like, is that even the one that we want? Oh, that's for just a basic end shelf. We need the draconic ones. So, yes. But you only need 5. What a world. So we got 1 Breath of Twilight. Yeah, salty watermelon. The lovely smell. Let's make 6 just to be safe. Wait. That potion isn't full. That leads me to believe that these aren't full. But they are. Huh. Weird. Whatever. It's fine. Nobody panic. Some very interesting back and forth running on George's screen. Makes me wonder if his cat is playing. Oh, it makes 3. Well, that's handy. Okay. Put those away. Keep one of those on me. Okay, let's check on our quests.
Wacha, I'm back.
Watch out, you're back.
Oh.
So I've got those. I need to touch some skulk. And then make some echo shards, which requires a crystallizer and elysium, which is honey and abyssaline, which
Touch this genius loci.
is from the saturated mage blooms.
Do you have a skulk shelf over there now?
Yeah. The skulk one is on the right side. Behind, like under the melon, behind the seashells.
Okay. No, can't just be close enough. Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. What was that? Oh, right. Skulk.
Embrace the skulk. Or infusion. That can wait for later. Should have brought a skulk with me.
So we need yet another
Touches.
refinery.
Stack upgrade. Honey bottle. Nice.
Abyssaline, high pressure, high temperature.
Crystallizer, huh?
Uh-huh.
How do do we already have one, or we need to make one?
We need to make one.
Okay. Runic tensor field matrix. That sounds like something wacky, but also surprisingly close to real.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures a circuit board. I'm like, eh. Factorio, eh.
Okay, so we'll probably put it over here. Can we move Amadron? Put Amadron in the
started
corner.
watching Fallout, the new series.
Oh.
And I am a fan of the game series, and I'm enjoying it so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
It's pretty it's a bit gory.
Well,
If you've
I'd
played
be
Fallout,
disappointed. Yeah, I'd be disappointed if it
yeah,
wasn't gory in some places.
I'm enjoying it, and I love Walton Goggins and everything he does.
Oh yeah,
So I'm like, ooh,
so good.
you got who now? Okay, I am all in on this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't a Fallout fan and didn't know anything else about the show, like him being in it would be like, all right, well now I have to see it.
I hear it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's quite funny so far. I'm only 2 episodes in of the 8 or 10 or whatever, but like I said, I'm enjoying it. And Heather
Nice.
hasn't played any of the games, but has seen me play it like a little bit. And she's like, "Are the games like this?" I'm like, "Yeah, surprisingly so."
Right. Yeah, because that's the like. Aside from it being a game that has a perk that you can take to make people explode into even more piles of gore, it is also incredibly funny.
Oh yeah,
With that kind of that Fallout sense of humor to it.
that absurdly black humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if they manage to nail those two things, then yeah. And then the shots and trailers that I saw, it looks amazing. Like it looks like live action Fallout.
Yeah, and there's been a few scenes that have been like a bit sad, but it still it pulls it back a bit from that to the Fallout, like, no, the whole world's kind of a crap sack, but we all kind of laugh at the end of everything kind of thing going on. So
Yeah, so maybe like a vibe. Did you ever watch Z Nation?
no, I can't say I have. Sorry.
Okay, so you're familiar with The Walking Dead, at least.
Indeed.
Okay, so you know how The Walking Dead was always super serious and very downer and nihilistic, and it just like
No matter
it
how
was
absurd
almost
it was,
punishment. Yeah, it was almost punishment to watch that show.
Yeah,
Z Nation is Walking Dead if they had fun with it and just got absurd. So it sounds very similar to thinking about it. It does kind of have a very Fallout-esque sense of humor.
Yeah.
Just instead of nuclear war, it's zombie apocalypse. But it's so good. Highly recommended.
How good is it?
Very good. So very good.
So,
Hey, it's you.
Que pasa,
Yeah.
Frago?
You got to miss out on the server dying.
Oh yeah.
the server died?
When we logged in
Kind of.
for the first 5 minutes, it was slow, and then whatever was going on despawned, and then it was fine.
That happened to me Friday, but I was not home. No, I wasn't. I looked, and there were 30,000 Ars Nouveau items. It's just disappeared. I don't know what they were. I mean, I threw out in the chat, "Oh my god." Boon thought it was him, but it's not. He's like a smart person. He doesn't leave anything chunk loaded. But unfortunately, we're now building networks that rely on being chunk loaded. What the hell is this Minecraft launcher?
We were fools, all of us.
There's now an armadillo crossing the countryside as the loading screen of the Minecraft launcher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask about that. Yeah. Okay, so
No.
you guys don't know either. I was like, what is this Terraria-looking armadillo game?
Now, to be fair, yesterday I was having some issues with my computer, so I tried to fix them, and in turn broke my computer, and so I had to run a repair an installation of Windows over my Windows to fix it, which it did. And I was like, oh, this must be something weird that happened because of that. Okay, if it's not just me, that makes me feel even better.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, today it could have been you. I don't know. I can only speak to Friday.
Armadillos.
Oh, the armadillo thing.
Yeah. No. No, the server is not running on my computer. I feel I'm pretty okay with that. Anyway, back to staring at a crystallizer.
Well, today I was late for a couple of reasons. One, I was finishing up the new Game Changer episode, but the reason I was finishing up the Game Changer episode so late is because I've had vertigo all day.
Oh no.
And it's mostly okay, but I haven't tried to play a video game yet today, so we'll see. I might have to bail, but
Okay.
I'm hoping I'm okay. Um, so we'll see. I don't get a whole lot of vertigo, so this is kind of new to me. But it was sort of fun when I was just like leaned over to put some cans in the recycling and stood back up and said, "Oh, I'm gonna have a little sit."
Oh yeah.
Oh, here I go.
Kind of. The game is loading, chat. Don't worry, we're getting there.
I have not nearly as good of a reason if I wind up dipping out early. Mine
Yeah,
is
you're gonna
just
go play
DVD has a
Farm
new
game.
tome and people may be checking it out.
Tell them to stay up late. You have prior commitments.
Well, one of my friends, Dizzy, you know Dizzy,
Mm-hmm.
like he keeps more or less the same DGen hours I do, so he's not a problem. But Cattle has a real big boy adult job that prevents him from keeping DGen hours. So
To be fair,
for his
Kettle
sake,
should be here right now.
should he?
Wasn't he the other big Minecraft guy?
No. I don't know if Kettle's ever played Minecraft.
Yeah, he was on the server with us.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but I think that may have been like the only time he really played it.
Ah. Well, Aura seems to be working at the Ocean Monument, so that's a good sign. Also, three worlds are loaded. That also appears to be a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to do some fixing when you loaded in, like?
We could
Or is it
not.
just good? Okay.
That's the thing. That we got on here and then nothing would do anything.
Yeah, I stood inside of a creeper for a significant amount of time.
And so we waited
And
about
it
5
was
minutes.
just chilling.
And then everything was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I timed out on login, so
Fascinating. It's almost like E9E is not as well bug-proofed as E6E was.
Eh.
Why is
Right,
all this
progress.
shit floating around down here? Wait, why has this not been voided? The whole point of having this void thing is it's supposed to go in and then be voided.
What
And
the?
that is not happening. Oh, balls.
did your void chest fill up with the stuff it's supposed to be voiding?
Or is it just throwing it on
yeah.
the ground?
It's throwing it on the ground. That's the whole point. It's not getting sucked into the chest and then going away like I thought it should have worked. And thought I had tested. Thankfully, it was only. Can you not walk on the sharp berries? It was only a stack of each, but still, like, why?
Okay, so put the saturated matron filters in there. Liquefied source. 4 buckets makes 4 buckets.
Buy some mirror weave. Some ash brick. What do you use ash brick for? Ash bricks, coke bricks, and kiln bricks. Oh, it's just a kind of brick. Okay. It's for getting schmancy with it.
Okay, now they're disappearing. Let's make sure it actually works the way it's intended. Where the hell did those go? You just voided it on impact? Oh my god.
Wonder if I need
Where
to
are these going? Because they're disappearing somewhere. Are they getting sucked into? There's no getting sucked into that. They're not in my inventory. What the heck is going
Oh,
on?
I could put it on top. That might be fun. It'll be so hard to reach.
Oh, wait, is that what's happening? Hold on. Got it. Okay, okay. So we do this, and we do this, do this.
So I get 8 enriched diamonds.
Now we fill the box, and they just float around. They don't get sucked into the box and voided.
Oh no.
Ah, Christ. Fine, whatever. Manual it is. I don't like that. Just have to remember to manually check the box every time I log in. I mean, full barrels, full iron barrels should be plenty. Especially since this thing doesn't appear to take much power.
There we
Okay.
go.
What are we doing today?
We're doing stuff with Genius Loci to make Echo Shards, I think it's called. Okay,
Do you
so
have
this
the
is...
Genius Slow guy already?
Yeah. Okay, this
Nice,
torch
come
is
over.
gonna be too slow for this.
Does that mean we have some sort of sculpt shelf?
Yeah. And all the melon shelves and all the other shenanigans to get exactly what we need.
Hey, to be fair, I'm not really concerned about that. I just want my quest credits.
I am aware.
Off I go.
I thought you had
Let's see
already
how we take
touched
it.
the skulk shelf.
Nope.
So I saw in
Not according to
our
this.
Enchanter's Eye that there was a enriched diamond had a crafting recipe. So I said, okay, do that, and it didn't do anything.
Really?
And is there a way to cancel this out because it's clearly not
Oh, yeah. On the top right of any of your crafting menus, there'll be a
Hammer.
yeah, like a
crafting
hammer.
status, okay.
Yeah, and you should be able to cancel it from there.
Okay.
Diamond infusing. Yeah, the infusers don't work. None of these are sculk shelves. These are all deep shelves.
So on the right side, under the melon shelf, behind the
Oh,
sea shelf,
Yep, I see that.
there's just the one.
Got it. Gracias.
I do like that our enchanting apparatus now looks at first glance like a random pile of melons.
And is there any spare genus? Oh,
There should be 7 of them in the system.
whoa!
Yeah, and-
One of your gentlemen broke containment.
Yeah, it's fine. Just kill him. Oh, if it's an illager, he's not contained. There's just a spawner for them somewhere that typically doesn't spawn them in the space.
Your Starbunkle's having trouble sorting as well. Are we out of space, maybe?
Yeah, the boxes are full.
Yeah, looks like it. All right.
Do we really want to make another one of these?
Probably. This is Minecraft.
I guess.
Can't even be sure about that anymore. We boot up the game and it's showing us 2D armadillos running on a track. That don't
Do we
sound
have-
very Minecraft to me.
We did not. We have 249 wither skeleton skulls. Solid. Jimmy's
All right,
busy.
follow-up question. Where did they go?
In the network.
You sure about that?
Where did you make what?
I was making enriched diamond in this
Yeah.
here enrichment chamber.
Yeah.
And they went through, and now I don't see any in our inventory.
Cool.
Indeed.
Where are you going?
Did you guys know that blaze rods are good fuel for furnaces?
They're in the
okay.
return inventory, but they're not.
Not returning?
Yeah. Because this isn't online. That's why you couldn't request it. I'm sorry. These should have been requestable. This has been working forever. I thought it was something that was using the thing.
Yeah, the thing that
Mrs.
consumes
Frog's
them
return.
instead
Yes,
of
your hair looks
produces
very
them.
lovely. Okay. Wait, shoot, George. What's the coordinate of that? Close enough. I mean, whatever.
245.
So here. So it's this.
Sorry, negative 245. 24.
So it's on this one. Those are good. Those are good. Wait, no, it's not. No, I'm too far.
It'd be like 3 or
Why
4.
is this
up.
like this? Must have not. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's not this one. It's the other side. Curses. I need to finish the. I'm just gonna make a loop, and I haven't finished it yet. Put all this wire everywhere. Wait, 245? Wait, did I just never install that? No, because then how would the pattern know that there's a pattern? Yeah, wait a minute. If the device is offline, how does it know there's a pattern for it at all? Hey, you. I cannot scroll down to any of those things. It is not in the pattern terminal. It's not here at all. Light, what did you break?
I didn't do anything.
You added that thing right beneath it.
I did add a thing.
So let me see. Let me see where this is. I'm going to dig down from where it is to see. It looks like a cable got disconnected somewhere. So I'm just going to dig down.
Do you happen to have that diamond on you?
No, I left it in here so that way it would finish its process.
Okay. Well, I canceled the make, but okay.
Well, this 8-channel thing is full.
Hold on. This is on a different thing. This is on the same one that's providing to the energy thing. 2 channels are going up there. Let me in.
Yeah, because the other side of my ring is using up 5. That going up is using 3.
Yeah,
Hello?
the 2 channels for that and the 1. This is right. I can see you down there. I'm at the top of this.
Mm-hmm.
And these three are after the tunnel, correct?
Yes.
Oh, that's why, because it's on a different network than the fucking patterns. You can't do that. Yeah, I remember this. This was a problem. For whatever reason, the pattern computer has to be on the same tunnel. So if we want this to work, I have to put a pattern computer over here.
Okay.
No, but wait a minute. There was a tunnel going that way already, right? You didn't add the tunnel.
So there's...
Right? Or did you add the tunnel?
So there's a peer-to-peer tunnel for E9E stuff, providing 32 channels, 8 of which are being used.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
So this right here is
You
peer-to-peer.
didn't change this, right?
I
This
did
was
not
already
touch
done.
this at all. The only things I did was on this side, these 5 channels with this ring.
And then you added your energy peer-to-peer down below. Okay, I got you. So if those are going up, how the hell is it offline? That is so perplexing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let me put some stuff back. Let's see if I can jump up here. Oh, so close. Let me in. Okay. Oh, I had to go that way. No.
Okay, so I need something that's somewhat close to that. I mean, I could put it
Device
over here.
online.
Could be fine.
That's 2 devices. That's 1 device. Oh, it stops here. 2 devices, 2 devices, because there's false. I'm gonna have to ask you to. I need a channel back. So I'm going to have to move this slightly. I need a channel back. So we're gonna do this. What happens if I disconnect this ring for a minute? Is it gonna cause disaster somewhere?
No. Like, everything on the other side, I've disabled the bosses.
Okay.
And I can probably make it use 1 fewer channel if we need it to.
It's all good. I'm gonna make it. Oops.
But if you just want to bypass it, that is totally fine.
No, I'll make it work. I just I need an additional channel, so we're gonna just have to split off a little bit.
Yeah, because like if you gave it its own little 8-channel bypass, I'm never using more than those 5.
Okay, so I can just have 8 channels go to this thing, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get back up there if I do this. Well, we will fix it from the bottom, I guess.
Okay, so if we put it in here, we'll add some more leaves around the outside.
All right, so you have 5 channels, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, it is working correctly then. And it looks like these channels are working again. But they are stuck in the return. Okay, not a problem. Let's put some lights in here so we don't have random zombies. That would be awkward. All right, so these are still in here. They're not. Where'd they go? Did you take them out?
Novice to adept.
George, did you take those diamond things out?
I did, yes. Sorry, I was doing stuff with them. So.
What do they come in? Sets of 8?
No, individual.
Oh, sweet.
1 diamond becomes 1 thing.
Give me 1.
To adept.
They're back online.
Excellent. Thank you.
And now I need to fix all
No
these things.
quasi-compact. So that's making capacitors. That's fine. How do we make this
Can't jump high enough for that.
transference
Oh, there it
matrix?
is.
Calling temp. Oh, I need to entangle some things. Okay. At least we got the teleportation core. Grab some singularities. Wait, we just need the
I guess I
one
really always
singularity.
like this. No, that's the wrong. Oh.
One of those.
Oh, well, Light, just so you know, I am currently working on the crystallizer.
Oh, you can make the energy transference matrix better now.
What is that, and why is that good?
The energetic transference matrix is used to make the quasi-compact artificing blocks that are used for various big machines.
Nice.
And so I don't have to entangle them anymore. I just need the singularity.
I recognize that we don't need aura anymore, but I hate that this has the little warning that I've completed a quest.
Logistics core. Okay. Singularity, logistics core, teleportation core. Let's go.
Spell skulk. Oh, it's a C. Huh.
Yeah, we're not sneaking around.
Should be. We have 143 skulk. How convenient.
Quasi-compact artificing blocks.
And we're working on the crystal shard, you said, because that's right. That's the crystallizer you were talking about. I'm on board.
16 black sheet metal.
All right. Well, I feel like you guys are doing all that, so me doing it makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Light's working on right now, but I'm working on making crystallizer, which we're going to need eventually. So
The next thing, pull it back.
I am making the refinery such that we have a place to put our genius, and then the word that you can choose how to pronounce it yourself. And
loci.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't like that pronunciation, but I have to use it with my colleagues.
You have to use loci rather than loci?
Yeah.
But it's Latin derived.
I know.
And we're all furious about it.
This is because of the science center.
I'm
in the
fairly
area, isn't
tepid
it?
about it.
Speaking of fairly tepid, let's go check it out.
Hey.
Breathing and flourishing.
Don't run into the wall. Don't run into the wall. Wow.
And so,
there's
as
water
the
here.
junior member of the group that uses loci as the pronunciation, I get to use their pronunciation.
Fair enough. Wait, are there no stairs going below here? Oh, are they in the corners now? No, these go up. Oh, you madman.
Oh my god, get me gold dust.
There's doors and stuff? Holy shit.
All we need.
Who let this guy get a design degree? Oh, I got a docu point, so these are two different slab types.
5 fluid tips.
Sloppy.
It's called texture, man. Texture.
Yeah, it's style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just mad that you can't put a conflicting half slab on top of a different half slab.
You
Mhm.
can, but it's very complicated.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah, you can't just do it, and that makes me sad.
Just do
Or if
it.
you want to, if
the
you want to make
hideous combos I would have made.
so you're aware, in case you would like to start doing that, it will require some wood, so you'll have to stock up. But if you make frame slabs, they can go on top of each other, and then you just put normal blocks in each part of the frame slab.
2, 3.
Yeah, probably a bit
So
too
it's 1,
involved
2,
for like
3.
something I'm building on a massive scale, and
And this is Minecraft.
yeah.
Oop, do I have the wrong dust?
How could you?
There's gold powder and gold dust. Gets me every time.
That's the one.
Okay, so this is going to have an input on this side. Do I make it 3 tall? Such that it's here? Probably.
I should probably be working on my ocean monument. Oh, the train.
Yeah, Mac, the concern I would have with that is what it would do to our frames if we used frames.
You're missing.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not doing it.
Is your spell touch or projectile, George?
Let me see. I have on projectile. You think touch would be better?
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Okay. Thank you.
And you don't have to be next to
This
it,
is just
depending on whatever your range
symmetrical.
is. What are we making?
Yes,
Can I
just
guess?
symmetrical.
Charged earthing dissolution chamber? Oh no, is this the crystallizer recipe?
Yeah, and we're working with the crystallizer. This is the earth crystal it needs. It also needs a water one, which I have all this stuff for too.
Oh, it's the focus thing.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Let's see. Water
Which...
is the essence of wetness,
I still can't believe I
Wetness.
finished Create.
the essence of beauty.
Sounds like a Chanel campaign.
I was gonna say.
Zoolander. It's from Zoolander.
Oh,
Oh.
I've never seen.
So you weren't too far off, frankly.
But why no models?
Are you serious? I just told you that.
You know the behind the scenes lore for that. Okay, okay. It makes it so much better.
It's so good. It is just so good. And we don't talk about the sequel, but the first one was so good.
Do it. Do it. Dude, you can't say that. I'm saying that.
I also know the line, listen to your friend Billy Zane, he's a good guy, he just wants what's best for you. Because Northern Lion quotes it all the frickin' time. And it's just, it lives rent free now. Because it's just such a good line.
It is. It's just so good.
And, you know, maybe I like to imagine that me and Billy Zane are friends, because Billy Zane seems super cool.
Yeah, he does. He seems like a super cool dude.
Yeah. And he's got a great name.
Yeah.
I absolutely wish that I were crazy enough, and I'm on the edge, let's just make this clear, to bring the windmills all the way over here, like to use that torque for my tree farm, despite the fact that I should just, make a water wheel or something.
Okay, show fans, how many of you thought when Frog started talking he was going to start weaving us a plan about kidnapping Billy Zane and forcing him to be our friend?
I mean, I assumed that it was pertinent
Yeah.
conversation in some way.
You were kind of disappointed when you started talking Minecraft, weren't you?
Yeah. Just enough to make me
A
question
little.
things.
Yeah, you're like, oh. Oh no.
It's like, oh, no, this is not how this works.
Yeah, I didn't wake up this morning with any thought that I would have plans to kidnap beloved actor Billy Zane.
I didn't wake
By
up
the
with a
time
plan
the sun
to
went
kidnap
down.
Billy Zane. Doesn't mean I'm not
Yeah.
going to do it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
I'm not the same man I was when I woke up this morning.
Oh, anyone else having a server issue, or is it just my client?
Not for me right now.
My client just crashed.
Oh,
Oh, my game just hiccuped and came back.
mine is still doing fine.
I still see a giant light bringer who has collapsed on the ground here.
Oh
Look
no!
at my screen.
Oh
This is
no! He's way too big that if he needs help up, we can't help him because he's massive.
'Twas beauty killed the beast.
Quick, bind him down like, what was that, Gulliver's Travels?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Gulliver's Travels him.
Just you Lilliputians. Is his spoon also too big?
Remember the name of the second people he visited?
Not at all. I haven't seen
Not in the
Gulliver's
slightest.
Travels since I was a
Are
child.
the Brobdingnagians not number 2?
There's a number 2, Brobdingnagians. Very good, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
You had me wondering. I'm like, are they third? Was there
The
some person
super
in
nerd
between?
of the group has been identified.
I'm not the one who came up with the question, to be fair.
What? Yeah, well, I didn't say which
To
one.
be fair, when we read it in school for whatever reason, we skipped over the third people, possibly because of Orientalism or something like that. But we went right on to the horses.
Don't kill any bees.
You're doing what?
I'm making sure the bees don't kill me. I'm felling trees at the moment.
Oh, I thought you said
With-
you're killing bees. I'm like, no, why? Why?
No, I
I
said
know.
I asked them not to
They're
kill
our
me.
friends. They're
Bees
like,
are friends, not food.
yeah, and they're like the holiest of all creatures. Like, they take "Thou shall not kill" so seriously that if they ever break it, they die.
Reminds me of a little slice and dice. This dude's wearing a cape, though. Excuse me.
The bees.
Check this
Mhm.
out. He's got like a blue cape.
It's the Batman of bees. You've pissed them off that much.
It's
Wow.
bees.
They sent in bee man.
Anyway, I've decided I'm going to make a tree farm finally, and in order to do that, I have to clear out the existing trees. And one of them has a beehive. There are actually 2 beehives here, despite
Which-
the fact they're not supposed to spawn in this biome.
Which
Oh,
means you're
beehive.
gonna have trouble with those in your tree farm.
Oh, I'm not going to use. Oh,
Okay.
Well, I guess if you heard there was suddenly a uptick in deforestation, it would make you kind of mad. But then if they told you that the reason for it is because they're building tree farms, you'd have to think about that one a little.
Mhm.
You'd be like,
And- Mac, I'm pretty sure the Adam West Batman wore a blue cape.
he did. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he did.
he was blue.
Like, it's not quite.
with dark gray, I think.
Yeah, it's
Like-
always been a deep blue.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, even in the animated series, I think, yeah, it's always, as far as I know, been like a
No.
very deep blue color.
Tim Burton would
Yeah.
have something to say about that.
Yeah, it wasn't until Burton showed up with his goth sensibilities that suddenly everything was black leather and latex.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not mad.
There's been a give and take there going on.
Yeah. I'm not going to lodge any complaints.
Meow.
Yeah. Somebody on my Twitter timeline occasionally posts that GIF, and I'm just like, I sit in awe watching it loop 3 or 4 times before I can move
Oh.
on.
Look
This
at
is
who
just-
still
it's-
uses Twitter.
Bitch, I still call it Twitter. That's how you know I have been muskified. He was like, it's
Muskified,
X
sounds like-
now, and I'm like, nah, bitch, it's Twitter.
It's like, no, you dumb.
Yeah.
I
So-
have not been able to log in since he made it X.
Oh, good. Well, it's probably for the best, quite frankly.
Yeah, I don't remember my password, and
Yeah. At this point, it's too late to ask. Who cares?
I have a new phone,
Yeah.
so I can't use my authenticator app, and you
Yep.
have to talk to a human, and I
Mhm.
refuse.
Yeah.
I-
No, not worth it.
I
So
don't
I'm
think
on
it's a
Blue
game.
Sky now.
I think it's the Ukrainian flag.
Are you
Wait,
training
what?
bees?
Yeah, this bee is it
Oh.
supports Ukraine.
Oh.
It's a Ukrainian flag.
Oh yeah,
Not sponsored.
sky over the wheat fields. Yeah.
Eh?
Not spawn.
I'm 100% in for that one. So good bee.
Hey, so we're rooting. We were already rooting for the bees, but now we're rooting for the bees more. Is that what I'm hearing?
Is it possible?
I think it might be possible.
I keep forgetting that all these doors now have the automatic open and shut on them, and I keep trying to open them whenever I open.
Which doors?
Yeah,
The
welcome.
doors in and out of the Naga stone place.
Yeah,
Oh,
so the
there's-
4
there's-
main doors of our base.
I didn't even notice.
This one, wait, this one's not working.
Are you going into
Oh,
it
yeah,
or
that
out of
thing.
it?
I'm going in, out.
So it only works on one side because I didn't bother to put them on the other side.
Ah,
So it only works
enough.
coming into our base, such that people close
Yeah.
the door behind them.
Mm.
I have those on my
On your big awesome doors, yeah.
yeah. You know, those things.
Anyway, I have all the bits for the crystallizer in the system except for the machine frame. So whatever
Well,
that
I
we
thought you
need.
were making the crystallizer, and now all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have parts for it.
Well, that's
Go
what
rub some
happens
stuff
when
together
you're
and make an
making
advanced machine
things.
frame real quick.
I mean, shouldn't you
Block is
do
too
that
far
since-
away.
Well, Light's currently doing it. I don't want to interrupt his stuff.
Let's
I thought
put
you
it
were an
on the
abacus.
other side. I did, and I didn't use it, because whatever.
I thought he was better than math.
If you're wondering, chat, why I'm still running around here just waiting for these to spawn, it's because I refuse to waste resources. So I
Okay,
want these
well.
trees to grow. Could I use a
just
spell for that? You be quiet.
Do it by hand.
I mean, it's not like your magic recovers at an incredible rate anyway.
I don't even think that spell drains my mana.
It's just like, oh, you want this spell? Oh, sure. Take as much as you want. Here, I got a bucket of it right here.
Fine.
All right. Well, my Heather is home. I'm going to go join her for a bit.
No,
Dinner.
grass. Oh.
I will let Frog cry about grass. While I'll be back.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Liquid hoppers set up. Let's test out the honey. Don't you caw at me.
Ah. Speaking of that, Slay the Spire board game A+.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Very much enjoyed. I've played 6 games. It's all solo so far, but so I had no friends. They were all very good. Wait, was that like a squirrel? It is. Did not know we had forest squirrels. Here, bees, have a poppy.
Okay, abyssaline. Send that way. Put the abyssaline in. Then we lock the drawer. And there we go. And we've got ourselves some Elysium.
I miss the resourceful bees.
They were pretty nice.
I had just gotten into bee breeding when we stopped the last one too.
Okay, I have myself a bucket of Elysium. What am I using this Elysium for? I don't remember. Ah, right.
Echo shards.
Crystallizing some skulk. And so he said we had everything except for a godforsaken machine frame.
Something like that. That was his claim.
I have
If you
no
can believe
reason to
such a thing.
doubt.
Why does it sound like there's a slime hopping around? Oh, honey stripping. Okay. Okay, now. I was watching Impulse play yesterday? It was yesterday. And did a neat water elevator that I had not considered.
Hmm.
The way it works is it uses um, blocks of honey on either side of the water, and you just go into the corner and up you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's neat. I don't know how good it would ever be for us, but it's cool to see. Also, I did not know if you put a carpet on powdered snow, you don't take fall damage and don't sink into the snow.
Weird.
Yeah, it's neat. Now, I don't know what version of Minecraft. Fucking. You know what? I should filter this. Hold on. Hold on here. Get rid of grow. I need to filter. What's a tree? What would that be? An entity? No, because blocks are
Hmm.
entities.
Well,
Living? Do trees count as living?
eh.
Yeah.
So what is it you're trying to do with it?
I want to limit growth so it's only plants and trees so it doesn't hit a block of grass, but I don't think I do.
Oh,
Not based
glyph
on
filters.
the filters I have here. So we shall leave it alone. Yeah, I had most of them anyway. I wonder if mature would do it. No, it has to be a living creature. So living must refer to creatures. Oh, I'd say block, but at the same time, logs are blocks, so that
Yeah,
won't
logs
work.
are definitely blocks. Saplings, I don't know. Because they're not really a tile entity. Not like furnaces are.
It holds the tags saplings. But it doesn't have a tag living. I don't know how to check for tag living or anything. I'm up to 192 hours in my bottle. You know, a tree cutter doesn't have to be fast. I could probably use a magma block and an encased fan.
I don't know if that still works in this.
Oh, really? That's disappointing.
You can always check, because it's not that expensive to make. But at that point, you'd probably be better off with the Starbuncle on a wheel. But it might not have enough torque.
Next up, using encased fans. No. Oh. Hey, that's not working. I don't know how much torque you need from one. It needs moderate kinetic strength for each one. Probably more than a Starbuncle can handle.
Diamond dust and nickel dust.
Starbuncle wheel. It doesn't say. Let's just get one. Because we have them. So let's put one in the world and see how fast it runs. Provides 256 SU. I'm assuming you can't make them go faster. Also feels weird using Starbuncles as power.
And even if you made it go faster, it wouldn't necessarily produce more torque.
It's not a bad tooltip then, because it says it produced that much SU at this speed.
Right. Which probably means if it were going faster, it would make less torque, but at a higher speed.
I'm trying to remember how the heck this thing works. So if I do... Oh, is this over your rail line? No, your rail line is over that way.
Mm-hmm.
So all I gotta do is find some sort of central point, call it here. And then, am I gonna want to do a bunch of little ones? Maybe I should do like a big underground windmill. I suppose I could do a big above ground windmill, but
Indeed you could.
I'm worried that the necessary height to clear the trees would probably be prohibitive. So I think we'll go down. Then I should do each type of tree, right? Or do we just want one? Thoughts on trees, Joan?
I like having multiple different woods for decorative building type purposes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So we do like a 5x5 plot of many different types of trees. That should do her right.
I've used up all our sylvanite already, huh? Okay. That's fine.
I can fit 6 just in this area.
Okay, so it's 10 per bucket.
Seems reasonable. That's 6 different types of wood. Although we could just always expand to the east. So that would be where the 6 shafts go down.
Oh, I left the sylvanite in there. That makes sense. Let's make more anyway.
We can do another one. All right, we'll do 8 of these things. All right, I'm tired of waiting. So, how many stress units am I going to put on a windmill from one of these, I wonder? I actually don't know if I could put these that close together. So this would be the bearing. And the contraption would be built one above it. It would be 2 wide. And we just go in a circle. And we need to. Oh shoot! Are there planters in this? I didn't even think of looking. There aren't. Is it deployers that do that then?
Yeah, deployers
Okay.
put things into the world and do stuff to them.
Perfect. So I need two saws, 2 deployers for each contraption. All right, let's build the proof of concept here. Need another one of these, please. Oh, which means I need another one of these, please. Means I need some more of these, please. Do just this one for now. Oh, right.
Okay. I will be right back.
Okay. I have 2 of those, so then I need bearing. We have. Is that the circular one or the not circular one? Okay, there's no separate type of bearing. There are separate types of bearings. I need a windmill bearing. Any one of these, please. Yeah, I need something that generates the force. Not this. All right, a windmill bearing. And then what goes on those things? Casings? No. What are these things called? The things that the sails attach to? Or the anything attaches to?
Mast?
No, that's what the game calls them. Heck are these things called? I do need some deployers. I also need some chests. And I need... whatever the heck these things are called. It's primary and secondary. Chassis. Yes.
Let's see.
Right, nice. All right, so this should be the thing. I don't think we have any sales. We do not.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Go 24 to start.
Ether gas is from ambrosia. Real hot high.
Came back just in time to miss me not remembering what a chassis was.
Good old chassis. Oh, we've got a bucket of ether gas.
All right. We'll do a shaft starting here. Actually, I guess one of them has the windmill and runs the windmill bearing. And then the other ones will just have a normal bearing at the end of a rotational stick.
Quest completed. Advanced machine frame.
That being the case, where do I go?
Where did what go?
That being the case, I'd mined a bunch of dirt, I thought, and apparently I hadn't. But let's put the windmill like near the center. So this will be the wind. Cool, cool, yeah, cool. All right, so if we do a windmill,
En moulin.
zoom tight. These are 6. I guess it would have to be immediately beneath the ground, right? So that's the windmill. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Which means I need more chassis. I may or may not need an anti-zombie device in here. We'll see. All right, I want some of these, please. Thank you. Well, that's not okay. All right. Cool. It's gonna be like that, huh?
Just like that.
That is the dumbest way you could have possibly attached this game. Okay, so then theoretically, yeah, I guess I didn't need a radial chassis this whole way through. Silly me. Oh, this is upside down. Right. Perfect. Okay. All right, game. This is fine.
Hey, how we doing?
Oh,
Oh, we're
Just
skulking.
peachy.
Ooh, are we crystallizing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Darn it! I need this to be down one. Are you serial?
Gotta touch it.
yeah, I'm an egg McMuffin.
Wait, I have a wrench. Give me this. Now the fun starts.
Yeah, I touched the
Oh, yeah.
PCB, which I had before.
Angel dust.
Oh, wait a minute. I
Actually,
didn't know you guys partied.
I
Oh,
didn't know you guys partied.
speaking of that, have you all seen the new Deadpool trailer yet?
I
No.
have.
Oh,
I have not.
It looks so good.
It really does.
Like, I am well off of the, Marvel train at this point. Like, I really don't care about any of it. I'll show up for Deadpool.
Mm.
The reason I bring it up is because the last scene of it,
Yeah.
they're running through different drug names.
Yes.
Very entertaining.
Mhm.
Feige said we absolutely cannot do that. What about this? They know about the other names. Even this? Yes, even this. And this one? Yes, and this one. Feige said we can't do it.
Oof. We might need to set up a skulk farm.
How many
yeah?
do we need?
Well, for each echo shard, you need 3 skulk. You need 4 echo shards per 10th of a bucket of pandemonium. So that's 40, so that's 120 skulk per mote of pandemonium.
Cool.
And you need 6 motes of pandemonium per lens of ender, and 2 per 4 nitro crystals.
Cool.
So that's a lot of skulk.
Did you know if you were dumb enough to block your access to the thing, you can't use it anymore?
There's that.
Hey, those didn't come along with. That's annoying.
Okay, so the echo shards are in the system whilst I contemplate.
Aha, touchy. So, do we know how Skulk propagates?
Yes.
Yeah, you use the catalyst, and you have stone nearby, and it turns the stone into skull.
When things die.
When things die? Ugh, that's
The
even
quest
worse.
says when a mob dies near a sculpt catalyst.
That is what it says. It devise a way to automate harvesting.
Harvesting this material. Yeah,
Yeah.
it says it right there. So we need like a combination mob slaughter farm / stone placement.
Mm-hmm. And I don't even think my mob farm probably doesn't even count as things dying
Why wouldn't it?
because they're just being converted into XP shards.
Fuck. This is a problem.
So I don't think they're actually dying.
Darn it. Why are you not attaching? What have I forgotten? Clearly I have forgotten something about how these work.
Okay. So that might be possible.
Did something just happen nearby me?
Hey.
Yeah, I just killed my decoy.
Okay.
And he fell over dead, so he might count.
So, step 2. Kagebunjin no Jutsu.
It doesn't
Those
seem like a
sticker
long-term
mannequins, right?
solution, though.
True.
Hi, look at that. You, sir, have just gotten yourself a lifetime ban.
All right, I don't have your stream chat on.
Ban.
There we go.
How do I get out of the screen, though?
I want to be free.
Yes, right now.
Oh, manage suspicious user. How do I get out of that menu?
Oh,
There's
squid would be really good. Just imagine turning all them squids into skulk.
I think it just froze my OBS.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, we can... Well, I guess OBS is not Discord. Never mind.
All because I tried to close this damn name after I banned this guy.
Yeah,
There's some integration issues going on.
a little bit.
Does it show that I'm streaming still?
Nope, I got the ring of death.
Cool.
Awesome. I'm just looking through just before going, seeing if there's anything here that might work. I mean, there's the block placer. Mob duplicator.
Man, I hope that wasn't a very long flight of stairs. All those pots and pans just fell down.
My robot.
I may not be able to get OBS back.
Oh no.
No.
Oh wait,
Bye,
no. here-
OBS.
Okay. Oh, it just
Hello,
it
OBS?
popped up and said, "Do you want to run in safe mode?" Cool. That's not the screen I want to be on. All right, get that screen, and we start streaming. And we'll be back at some point.
Eventually.
Of course, it doesn't understand my mic.
After this ad
There
break.
it goes. You have pre-rolls? No, don't fall in the pit. Yeah.
Mac, is there any mob that's easier to kill than a squid? Because squid are pretty easy.
I don't know what the answer is, but that feels like the setup to, like, I don't know, the punchline is somehow friendship. I don't know why you're slaying friendship, but, you know.
Or I was thinking of squid.
Yeah, because ordinary fish would have the same durability concerns. I was just wondering if there was anything else that was just as easy that we could do here, such that we don't have to set up yet another power and aura system.
Why doesn't the super glue want to be super glue?
I don't know, because it wants to dance.
Are you trying to glue things together that already exist, or are you trying to add additional things to it?
I'm going to add additional things to it. I want to put a chest on top of this.
So hold the super glue in your other hand and place the chest.
Unbelievable. But my shield, though. So that's different because I don't remember it needing to do that before.
So there have always been two ways of doing it. You can either put the stuff down and then glue it together, or you can put it in your offhand and glue it as you place it. Both work. I tend to do the glue in the offhand, but for the train, I had to do the glue it after. Oh, right. We don't necessarily need to kill them. We just have to have them die.
Shite!
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, if we could spawn the
This goes out
squid,
3.
and
Why
then
do you
just-
go out 3?
lose the water, they would just die there.
Just allow them to die naturally
Yeah.
Right.
because of
but
something that we caused, and then we have our hands are clean of blood.
that's unfortunately not going to work here.
Damn it.
We would need to set it up over in Frog's base because the squid aren't really going to spawn here, at least not by natural means. And if we use artificial means, that's a whole other significant problem.
Yeah. Besides, Frog has his own guardian spawning problem anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really a big problem. But they just spawn now and again. It's annoying, but it's not like it's a problem.
He actually likes that they spawn. He misses them. He wishes they'd spawn more.
That's not true. But
Well, the frog doth protest too much.
by not protesting,
I'm just trying to think if we've got like an aura thing that can make animals breed. We could use a baby animal filter and just send them to their deaths. It's not fast, but it works.
All right, what does the animal rancher do?
Give you two guesses.
I just shears sheep and milks cows. Okay.
Oh, hey, look, animal baby separator. That is a weird block.
good night, everybody. It's been good. We'll see you around.
His mod packs just keep getting darker. I like how we initially like almost pivoted to like how can we do this in the most humanely way possible. That doesn't mean we have to actually kill anything. To how many baby animals can we shove into this? And how efficiently can we make it happen?
So we put the deer on top and let the babies fall through the separator into the crushing wheel.
Yes, I love it.
Except I don't know if the crushing wheel literally kills them.
You know what? I have space
Hey.
for rent in my tower. I would be
I know.
happy to endorse such a business.
And here's the Northwest section devoted entirely to separating babies from their parents and then murdering them. Yes.
Yeah.
But like, could you imagine if I just left these trapdoors open and then we had the animal supplier up top and they would just fall into it and we just have the skulk maker somewhere nearby? Because, I mean, the power's right here.
I know. Oh, I was thinking of the
Just
the
have them fall
mechanism
through
crushing
it
wheels back
too,
over there,
so you
but
can
yeah.
watch.
Just come by every once in a while and go, yep, still working.
Yep.
Oh, no, too much
animals
baby
falling
animal
into the
meat.
grinder. Yes, they are.
How did we get so
Business
much
is good,
veal?
boys.
Say again?
How did we get so much veal?
Don't question it, just
Look.
enjoy it.
If you
As
ask,
you've seen in the pygmy farm, I can filter that out. So don't worry. All right. Well, I have remembered how to make a tree farm.
Huzzah.
The size is wrong. I need to fix that. But
what are you tree farming with?
right now, birch. But I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of them. That's why the size is wrong. So I have to extend a little farther than I wanted to, but that's fine. And it doesn't connect to the network yet either. To the show. Oh, it missed this one. Oh shit. Goddamn deployer. Fine.
I thought it was an RF
last
thing.
time I
It
did with
might
Oak,
just
I had to go one more out for it to work functionally
might be
all
one
the
of them
time.
glyphs.
I don't want to do that. This is the maximum size I want. So instead, we're just going to move the deployer and have a smaller ring.
Okay.
And it'll save me having to make more deployers anyway. So I had a spell for
I
this
mean,
one.
the problem I had was that every so often an oak would grow and it would grow too close, and then it would touch the like the bearing or something like that, and that would connect it, and it would make the thing just stop entirely until I went in and fixed it. Just FYI.
I don't care.
All right.
Like, I appreciate that, but like, I don't care if I have to do a little maintenance like that now and again. That is okay. We will see if that's even possible on this one.
On this randomized double-decker sandwich I have, it is 3 bread slices, bacon, tomato, fried egg, and sweet berries. Disgusting. Really? Sweet berries on a sandwich? You guys are weird.
I mean, it's
I'd
like
try
putting the
it.
cranberry sauce on your Thanksgiving sandwich.
Have you never had a breakfast sandwich with jelly on it?
Yeah.
Not my thing.
It's.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was either. And I'm going to kind of give away slightly where I live now by saying this, but until I moved here, I didn't understand it was even a thing until I went to a drive-thru and they said, "Do you want strawberry or grape?" And I was like, "What?" just getting a breakfast sandwich, and they're like, "You've never had this before?" So they assumed I was, a monster. And
Well.
so then I said no, and they're like, "All right, try it. Start with the grape, and then come back."
We're gonna give you the flavor the baby's like.
Oh, it's missed too.
And what kind of sandwich was this put on?
A breakfast sandwich, like a sausage egg.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's
I have
that
problems with these
that sweet savory combo. It's like putting chocolate on your popcorn.
Wouldn't know anything about that. Quite literally.
Oh,
because,
it's good.
yeah, it would kill me. So
Oh shit.
Yeah, Frog is actually a dog.
Well,
Uh,
rest assured, and you'll never have any way to definitively prove me wrong. It is delicious.
to be fair, that's sort of an objective claim anyway, or a subjective rather.
this is a chicken and golden apple sandwich.
I need more linear chassis. Give me these. I need these, please. Give me.
He says sweet berries, and it's like, ew, get it off. He says gold, and everyone doesn't say a damn thing, and it's like, what?
Even
know.
gold is pretty common. I mean,
On a sandwich?
Usually a
What's
thinner
gold?
coating
Was
than
it
that.
soaked in Goldschlager? Like, you need to reevaluate your life if you're eating gold flakes.
I mean, I have the money, and the peasants can't have it. So
You know,
course I'm
that's
gonna do
fair. That was a very peasant take of mine. I apologize.
damn it, I need more of
over
this.
here.
Maybe animals will be teleported to the back of the machine. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. It sounds so
Yes,
innocuous.
keep me apprised of the venture. So we have many floors already and more to come. Almost all of them are free and clear to move into.
Okay.
What do you have next to your thing? Oh, source great.
Oh, did you step on my thing and take damage?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell is that? Need one of these. We're out of the. Okay,
That would totally work.
give me these.
What are we
A
out of?
mob that drops experience dies near.
Redstone servos.
I'm now reading about Skulk.
Ah, yeah, I was about to do that too. If it has to drop experience, that's a problem.
It just says dies. It's not clear.
There's a whole page on Skulk growth.
There's a page on
Yeah,
the
when a mob that drops
road to-
experience dies nearby. Oof.
Oh, bummer.
I mean, so the wording is not clear enough for me to know exactly what we have to do, because in vanilla Minecraft, you don't need to worry about the differentiation between a mob that does drop experience and a mob that did drop experience. Because a zombie...
When a mob is consumed by a skulk bloom, it won't drop any experience. Converts the experience into skulk charges.
No, what are you doing, Deployer? No, no, you have gone off the rails, Deployer.
1 charge per XP would have dropped. The skulk charges are given to the block beneath the mob. Up to 1,000 charges can go into 1 block, but that doesn't happen.
I did not realize the Deployer could deploy fucking logs and everything. Like,
It can deploy
it can, but...
anything it wants.
Oh my god. I don't remember how I stopped that. There must be filters or something that I could put on a Deployer, right?
It requires the potential for experience.
Where is the filter? Oh, it's running. Of course,
It has to be able to give experience when killed by a player. It always blooms for a mob death regardless of whether the mob had experience to offer.
Okay, so the stronger the enemy, the more skulk will grow around the area.
A player dying in range of it will also trigger a bloom. I don't know if that works for your decoy or not.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'll only put those out. Cool, so this should work. If I have this whole thing down or up too far, I'm going to have to move my entire apparatus down 1 again when I do this for real.
But if a player has 0 XP when they die, nothing will happen.
There won't be a player around.
Interesting. Well, no, like if you kill a player who has 0 XP, they don't trigger the skulk catalyst.
Understood.
Interesting.
Alright, well, this seems to be a fair enough speed for what I'd like. Now, the problem, of course, is when it connects to the thing, things are going to break. A little losses to be expected in any system, I suppose. All right. Now I need item thingies.
Okay, so you can convert cobble into skulk. That's handy.
Oh, good.
What are these item things called? Not those.
We're gonna get cobble though.
How
input things?
on
I
earth?
might know a guy.
If it's not in the network, it's dead to me. How is this not on this page? It's clearly on this page. I just can't see it. What the heck are the item connector thingies called?
The
found one. Storage
portable.
interface.
Yeah.
Do I have? How do I not have these? I made them for the people. People have been stealing them.
Who's stealing what?
Oh, there's one.
I didn't steal a damn thing.
So if I put this here, do I want this to go that way? No, I want to put it on this side. So if I put this, oh wait, I need one on the contraption and in the world.
And then you need something to pull the stuff out of the one that's in the world.
Yeah. That part I remembered. I just was like, wait, I can't just put this against the machine. Something's missing. It's like, oh crap. Okay.
8 Euclidean blocks.
So these have to move over by 1. I don't know where that block went. Who cares? That's still there. Then these have to move over by 1. Oh, I still have the glue in my hand. Gosh darn it. Probably gluing these things to the ground.
And my hand is stuck to my forehead.
This always happens.
Uh,
Okay, so we can fit 6 in this space comfortably. What I could do is I could have it pull it down into 4-part drawers,
Mm-hmm.
and then I could have 1 drawer controller, and then that way would only need 1 connection with a storage interface. That's the way to do it. Honestly, it could just be an importer, not to sit there. Although if you already have drawers, why not use it as the input, right?
Sure.
Oh, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm feeling tired. I think just making this for now is good. It's working. We're gonna get some birch built up, and hopefully Thursday I won't be quite as tired, and I can connect all this to the network and get everything underground working. Because right now I need to move the windmill anyway because there's no room for me to put a stuff in the way. Like I can only run this one thing. There's no room for me to run shafts.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to run 6 off of this one, so we're gonna need that. Dare I unplug right here? I think I dare. I may have time to work on it tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of stuff going on.
that's cool.
I've got my my peasants coming over, and I've got gold leaf to eat.
Yep.
Can't get enough.
Regular Wednesday.
Yeah.
That gold flake
Well, I am super early, so in lieu of an outro, I'm just gonna say goodnight, everybody. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see y'all on Thursday.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We will see you then.
For science.
Oh shit. Actually, I'm hearing from my friend that he's good to hop into DVD, so I think I will also call it here.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Another city ancient map. That's kind of cool.
So mobs being disintegrated does not count as them being killed.
Shit. they can't make it easy, can they?
Oh, they
No,
sure
no.
can't.
You forget the word expert.
Yeah, that's true. I did forget that word.
I wanted to ask, is there anything like really neat in the new patch for DVD?
Let's see. What they do? They I think they changed. Oh, the really cool thing that probably only I'm excited for is that they made it so that you can no longer de-pip. So like, no matter how hard you suck, you won't lose progress towards like the next ranking.
Yeah, that was always a bit of an annoyance. Like,
yeah,
if I have one bad day, all of a sudden I'm stupid again.
Yeah, and especially since like the way I play that game is I don't play it seriously at all. Like I try to like, do the generators and escape and everything like that, but like mostly I just try to have fun with it.
Sure.
So it's nice to kind of like slowly get rewarded when I do well, but not, see all of my progress go away just because, there's 3 matches in a row where the killer is super sweaty and way better than I am.
You're like, come on, guy.
Yeah.
I'm just
But I mean-
trying to run 4 exhaustion perks at the same time.
I'm running no mither and self care over here. Do you think I'm taking this game seriously?
Oh, I think I saw something about they might be introducing a mode where it's just everyone just has 4 random perks.
They've done some challenges that have required that, and they've been pretty interesting. I wish they would do more with it. Like a full mode would be awesome. They've tinkered with like a few like different modes. Actually, a couple of them. They did one which was just lights out, where like the maps were all super dark, and it basically turned into kind of hide and seek. More so that because like the killers didn't have like a terror radius, the survivors didn't leave scratch marks. Like you literally had to hunt people down and like hide.
I mean, 1-2, Freddy's coming for you.
Exactly. And then they did another one for April Fools, which it looked like an April Fool's gag, but then you logged on and it was real. Where as a survivor, you were reduced to basically the size of Victor from the Twins. Okay. If you played long enough to be familiar with that one.
Yeah.
And there was only one killer. It was the Oni, and he was like 30 feet tall. And he ran around stepping on you. Like, so they're having a little bit more fun with it, which is nice to see, because like I am so sick of like this sweaty, try-hard, competitive gaming element that they're trying to force onto it, and it's like, come on, man, this game is silly. Let's just have fun with it. Like, you could have so much fun in this game if you simply allowed it. And
just take a breath, buddy.
Yeah, just, calm down a little bit. Also, just finally admit that your MMR system is basically the emblem system, only slightly more broken. That's all it is. But nothing in the game actually changed when they implemented it. At least not at the level I play at. It was still like, sometimes you go against the baby killers, sometimes you go against someone who has 10,000 hours in the game. Most of the time, it was somewhere in the middle.
I mean, that's the ideal, right?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out what all is new. You guys have a good night. I'll see you all Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Sounds good. Have a good night. And there were 2.
Thinking
so
about
doing
how to
smoke research presently, or what?
I'm thinking about it while harvesting a bunch of mage blooms, because we need a reliable way of producing and killing things that theoretically would generate XP. And they have to actually die. Can't disintegrate them with Ars Nouveau. It can't be the decoys because they don't produce XP. It can't be baby animals because they don't produce XP. Pretty sure it can't be squids either.
You don't get XP from squids?
I don't think you do.
Good to know, at least.
Oh, right, because with the lava plane, once they're full size, they'll die. Yeah, Mac? Okay. It wouldn't produce a lot of XP, but I'm not sure they need to if we just have something that stays loaded.
Drunk all the time.
The Skulk sensor, or the Skulk catalyst, has a big range, but I don't think we're going to use it, because we won't be able to harvest and replace all the Skulk if we use the full plane. And so I'm even thinking that I would probably just put the Skulk Catalyst next to a vanilla cobble gen, next to a modular router with a filter on it. And so it would only ever make one at a time.
Yeah, I was just looking at a.
Oh, you dispense the eggs. Right. Yeah, Mac. I'm sure people have farms that are ready to go. I just like thinking through what I might be able to make, and then I'll look into the better ways afterwards.
I mean, what kind of mob spawners do we have access to?
Mac, we do not have access to the end. That's what we're working on getting. So what would we do in the end? Because I know you can generate ridiculous numbers of Endermen.
End of thought.
Oh, so just a regular old Enderman farm drops them. Oh yeah, because if you drop them from high enough, they'll just die on the skulk. Sure.
True, yeah.
We've got spirit cages, but they consume a lot of aura. Like, a lot. And so that's what my XP farm is running on. But it's got a kill switch, such that if the aura runs too low, it'll turn off the box. And it runs low all the time. Like, I can't generate the aura fast enough. And so I would not want this over in our own base if we were going to do it that way. Oh, right. We never did figure out the decoy in a bottle.
Yeah, why was going with all this nonsense?
So that's no
I think it's
good.
a fortress, but I think they're all the piglins are trapped inside because they're stupid. So they can have fun with that. You know, I kind of miss the Australian mobs. The Tasmanian devils and such.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt, because I know the decoy didn't seem to work, but it makes me wonder if I just needed to give it a redstone signal or something. Whatever.
sneaking my way through.
But yeah, we'd very much like something that can just run when we're not around. But yeah, redstone signal to make it be like, hey! Hey! And then mobs come over. It'd be great.
And then we play hide and seek.
Okay, so that should last until Thursday. Actually, what am I doing? I should just make the turrets. We've got the void upgrade on this. Let's just make the turrets. And then crash the entire thing, just like Frog's base.
Good, good.
Why do we have 4 clocks?
4 clocks?
Yeah, we had 4 clocks in the storage system.
I mean, I probably found them in a random chest and went, huh, whatever, and just stuffed them in there.
Yeah, it's made of gold. It's valuable.
Are you using them for something?
Yeah, I'm making timer spell turrets.
I mean, they're shiny. What else do you want?
Mm-hmm.
This is a waste of whatever this thing is. There's absolutely nothing here. Oh, he's becoming a villager.
Why was it able to rotate it before and now it won't rotate it? What the heck?
Maybe
Okay,
you just
fine.
remembered it wasn't supposed to do that.
I will dig into the ground. There we go.
Sometimes when I'm flying through all these canyons to try and make my way anywhere in the Nether, it feels like I'm doing the trench run or something like that. It's pretty fun, but the only problem is that I don't think the trench. Well, actually, no. I think the trench run does end in a giant just wall in your face. So never mind.
Good old Beggar's Canyon.
Bullseyeing womp rats in my T16.
Alright, let's go grab our spells and hope that Frog put them back. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go to his base and track him down.
On a frog hunt. So this thing I'm in right now, is this another fortress?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I can never remember the terminology. We have to smelt.
Grow and interact, grow and harvest. Good, let's go. Okay, grow and harvest is this one. Grow and interact is this one. And then we slow it down by quite a bit.
I got the withered archer to fight the withered knight.
Nice. Okay, now we'll put those back.
I don't care. Stop spawning mean things near me somewhere. I don't want to deal with them.
$104,000 amethyst shards. Nice.
Need more.
Yeah, it's not even a full stack. It's not even half a stack. Let's go. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah. When you have to come back when you have 1,000,000 snowballs.
Okay. Gonna get into the cloud business to send the train tracks up to the castle over there. Gonna eventually maybe think about making industry various places for making obnoxious amounts of various things.
Light, I have one word for you. Clouds.
Clouds.
Future.
I am a little interested in making a cloud server where we add massive, ridiculous amounts of storage to our AE system.
Oh yeah?
Literally on clouds, like just out there in the world.
No, yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty fun. Just ironic enough to work.
It's thoroughly impractical. There's no reason to do it. But, oh no, there's a dog on the tracks!
No. Sounds like an old-timey film. What's going on here? It's kind of weird. Like arranged pools of lava.
Yeah, the bastions sometimes have those lava swimming pools in them.
I mean, cool and all.
Usually they're not open to the air like that, but, yeah.
But hey, sometimes you want to stare at the nether rack up there.
Just have a nice lava infinity pool.
Uh-huh. Infinite lava, you say? What am I walking on? Quartzite sand. It's very sharp. Owie, owie.
Okay, this appears to be working, so that's good. Suppose we could do more quests while we keep thinking about the skulk.
Consider the skulk.
Consider its leaves. Oof, 64 soul steel blocks. Wither skeleton spawner core, bunch of nitro crystals, and then cinderflower for whatever reason. Okay, so 2 motes gets you 4. So we need half a stack of motes, which is 32 buckets of pandemonium. Which is 320 times 4 echo shards. That's about 1200 times 3 is about 3600 skulk. Yeah, so 3600 skulk is our next major step forward.
Oof.
Because, like, 1 mode of pandemonium is fine. Ish.
You know what's cool? $1 billion.
Because we got the blight. Gaseous source requires a machine that we don't yet have, but it's not a bad machine. And then substrate, that's just meat. And hydrogen, which is yet another silly set of machines. And we're running very low on machine space in our machine area.
Are we gonna have to make Machine Area 2 Electric Boogaloo?
We might. No, Mac, we don't need meat. We have a lot of meat. Like, we've got 10,000 raw mutton. But we put that raw mutton into the dissolution chamber to make the biofuel.
Do we still have a absurd amount of liquid meat too?
Pretty sure that's... Yeah, so biofuel is 8 meat plus water makes 2 buckets of liquid meat and 2 biofuel. No, it's 2 buckets of liquid meat per meat, and then 2 biofuel from the 8, so it's quarter pounders. And so... Oh, right. I put the meat into the world. Because I think it's fun, just having little meat pools over here. I also like how slowly you sink into them. Sink. But yes, the biofuel is not going to be the problem of the substrate. We can very easily make as much of that as we need. The hydrogen, on the other hand, requires machines that I don't necessarily feel like making right now. So we're going to do some other machines. Okay, so this is from the building gadgets mod. We need one of each. A lot of it is the same for each one. Polished rose quartz. We need 6 of it. And then my Nature's Mend sandpaper. You appear to be on fire.
These things happen.
Not
I
a
got
big
that,
deal.
No.
Oh, right, you got the
What is
dragon
this?
friend.
Yeah, it's the. Actually, I think it's the devil.
Oh,
Anyway,
the
it doesn't matter.
devil, right.
Look at this. Giant warped corals. How awesome is that?
Oh,
Anyway,
that is cool. I love that biome.
yeah. Almost 2. Whatever this thing I'm going to is. Just taking me forever to get here.
Okay, and then capacitors.
Oh, shit.
8. What's up?
Okay. Hold on, let me. Gotta take care of these guys first.
Quite a few ghasts, yeah.
Yeah, a couple. Anyway, look, it's some kind of giant nether portal thing going on over here.
Yeah, like I could see it a little bit as you were flying around. I wasn't sure if it was an actual portal or if it was just stained glass, but it looks like that one place in the ancient city.
Looks pretty legit to me. And I found some kind of map, and it says it's a monument. I don't remember what the map originally said before I clicked the button on it, but yeah. I'm gonna pop through in a minute, and then we'll see where I end up.
Yeah.
I think I saw a chest up over here.
Because it looks like the ancient city.
What do you mean by the ancient city?
The place where we were fighting the warden.
The Skulk?
Yeah. So like the place that was there with all the structures and everything where we actually fought him had a lot of long walls like that, and it had that giant TV screen looking thing in the middle of it with fires around it and everything. I didn't check if it was made of obsidian, but it might have been.
Well, I'm going through in a second, so. Glyph of lightning.
I don't know if it'll let you through.
Well,
That'll be
we'll wait
cool.
to find out.
Plank upgrade module. Plastic and upgrade matrix.
Wow, I'm actually gonna have to open up my reinforced chest. Put junk in there.
Regular
These 3
pressure.
backpacks I found.
Okay, and now all I need is the magic. Cliff of Place block.
All right, let's see what happens.
Easy peasy. Well, it let you through. Ish.
And now it's loading, I think. Once it gets unloading,
Glyph of Exchange. And it's just a normal portal in a normal cave.
yeah,
That's a shame.
a little disappointing. Lots of dripstone, though.
Conjure Mage block. And
Anticlimactic.
yeah. Now I kind of want to make that giant thing in the deep dark into a nether portal.
Hey, do it.
But I don't really have the time and energy to make the nether ancient city on the other side.
Yeah, I am very far north. Because I went very far north in the nether.
Emerald, Manip, and Ender Pearls. I'm surprised it let you go through the portal.
Why? It's just a regular portal.
Right,
It's really
except
big.
we had to do fancy things to get teleported to the nether.
I mean, to be fair, this is from the nether to the overworld. Where do we get? Yeah, it's the other way around. I mean,
Yeah, and so
Because
it
we
might
have
have been
to-
that we unlocked the ability to make the portals by getting teleported.
mm-hmm.
But we didn't actually try to do it beforehand, so I don't know.
True. I mean, before we got that achievement, it might have just fizzled on us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't feel like walking all the way back here, so I'm gonna come back through.
Okay, Glyph of Exchange. This one.
Make a mark in my map. Giant portal.
The problem is, I don't know if it's going to let me put it onto the tablets or onto the pedestals if I don't already know it. We shall see. I did. Good, good, good. Destruction gadget. Warning, this tool voids blocks.
And warranties.
Chapter complete.
Anyway, it is neat that we have this extra large TV.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame it's only got that one channel.
Yeah. Who decided on purple again?
Frickin' laser beams. Ever wish you could start building a platform in the sky without having to nerd pole your way up there? Nerd pole. Well, if you can't fly, you may still need that nerd pole. If you can, however, grab Bottle of Cloud and use that as a starting point for your platform.
Nerd pole, is that what it said?
Nerd pole.
Yeah. Boon's not here. I feel like he'd be offended by that one. a little close to home. I prefer
Not
oops all
sure
cobblestone.
why I came over here, but it seems like the appropriate place to grab some cloud in a bottle. Yes. That's a giant chicken. These giant me's have a giant baby chicken.
Giant baby chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. Are you going to capture it?
I'm a little tempted.
Huh. There's a boat in the nether.
Fun.
How does this work, you ask? Shut up, I say. Another glass cathedral.
That's fun.
Only 2,000 more till I get back home.
Do you not have a teleport home scroll?
Not on me. I don't really know how to use them. So
Ah.
So do I like take them and like right click at home and then I keep it in my inventory and then I throw it in the world and it makes a portal back home like you were using before?
So that's for making a permanent one. You would need to have the blocks and you'd need to have the source. But for a temporary one, you can just right click the stabilized scroll on the ground and it'll construct the temporary portal.
To where?
So you shift right click to bind it. So at home, you shift right click to say teleport me here. And then you take it with you, and wherever you right click, it'll make a portal to that place you bound it to.
Okay, good to know. Probably I'll have to take one next time. Because as fun as this is, you know,
It takes a while.
yeah, it's a bit of hoofing it. I'm glad I have this absurd glide spell. Otherwise, I'd probably just go insane and jump in lava to die, and then not die because I'm wearing this ring.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'd be sad to lose all my stuff too, because that's like the antithesis of everything I believe in. So I'm only a click away.
Okay. Giant baby chicken acquired.
You can put it next to your jumbo shrimp.
Mm-hmm. And my miniature giant space hamster.
What?
My miniature giant space hamster.
I'm not following on that one, but I'll believe you.
Minsk from D&D and Baldur's Gate and that has a miniature giant space hamster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if he's made appearances in the other Baldur's Gate games, but he was in the first one, and he was always a good time, because you never know entirely how crazy he is. Because he might be completely crazy, or he might not be crazy at all.
I never actually played a Baldur's Gate game, so I should. I think I should do a lot of things.
Yeah, I played the first one. I don't remember if I played the second. I have not gotten to the third.
I've heard only rave reviews about 3, so like only
yeah.
Even people who don't like games are like, this is amazing, you should play it. I'm like, but Minecraft but other thing. We know. So, which kind of scroll is it?
The stabilized warp scroll will take you across dimensions.
Okay, good to know. Well, first let me shove all this junk into our inventory, and then I'll work on that.
Body, Bengal, back, neck, head. Oh. Create Plus goggle slot does not support the Create goggles. Great.
I know. If you look at the, yeah, I know. There's no, there's nothing that uses that goggle slot. There's a couple of them that just have that code instead of the actual stuff, and that's how you know that.
The aura trove is on the belt. That's why I can't use the tool belt. Okay. Can I put the aura trove in the tool belt? How do we use a tool belt? It's got 2 slots for upgrades. I don't know how it works though. Ars Nouveau. Trinkets pouch.
Okay. Pull everything that's not equipment.
Not listed. Lovely. Was it not ours?
What are we talking about?
Oh, it's a curio bag item. It's from Tool Belt. Wait. Yeah, it's from Tool Belt. It's the only thing from that mod. Except for the belt pouch. You can wash it. You can color it. How do you... I don't see how you use it.
The belt pouch? I think it has its own button. I think it's described under equipment. Yeah, tool belt. The belt allows quick swapping between any of the tools stored in it. Check the keybinds menu for options. By default, opening the tool belt menu is on R, and opening the belt's inventory to add or remove tools is on V.
Oh.
Or however much that helps you.
Yeah, unfortunately, something else is also on R.
Of course.
Oh, right. Show recipe. Variant selector. Toggle sale. Let's control R, maybe? What else is on control R? Nothing.
A couple of spells I picked, Ars Nouveau spells I picked up are in the inventory now. So if you want to look, there's name in there now. If you want to have a free naming utility,
Oh, neat.
that'll be helpful.
Okay, so putting the Aura Trove in there does not help. Okay, so tool belt. I'm going to say not going to use it. Does not seem worth it compared to the Aura Trove. Aura Trove, get back here. You're going on my belt.
Not so fast.
Okay, so that's the top part. Infinity tools. Which one seems the most fun? The nuke was a problem. We're not going for that one. Hammer was pretty fun. But given the lack of vein mining, the Infinity Drill might be better. Oh, it uses the etheric transmutation chamber. We're not ready for that.
Potato recovery 3. Most important enchantment. Huh, I guess I already had some in decoy because I just got another one.
Diamond gear. Oof. A little pricey.
All right, so my current backpack is giving me 3 health. This one is 3 health and 1 armor, and a socket. This one is 1 armor and minus 10% gravity. I don't think I need less gravity. I think I'm happy with the gravity I have.
Abjuration. Not in the system. But we are not lacking in abjuration. Okay, mining drill completed. Which means I need those are for pneumatic craft. Seems like the Sky Seeker is the only drill head we've got. Rock softening acid increases the ore yields when digging with the mining drill.
Rock softening acid is what you just said?
Yeah.
Huh.
Pressurized air tank allows the mining drill to operate underwater. Okay. Mine drill and buzzsaw both operate with liquid fuels, accepting most liquid fuels in the pack. Drill itself is capable of up to 3x3 mining area, while the buzzsaw will attempt to cut down whole trees. Get a free additional auger, but I don't know how this works. Okay, I can shift right click to do that, but I don't know how to do the rest of it. So let's consult the manual.
The Book of Armaments.
Tools. Mining drill. To modify it, place in an engineer's workbench. Drill runs off of biodiesel. As you dig, takes damage, can be repaired. Because it runs off combustion, you need to bring the pressurized air if you want to use it underwater. Advanced lubrication system. Gives it unbreaking, basically. Fortune. Large fuel tank. Neat. Do we have one of those workbenches? Well, it's 11 o'clock, so it doesn't much matter if we have one of those workbenches or not. We do not appear to have one. At least not in here. Okay, but it is 11 o'clock. So, time to get going.
Oh boy, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. We'll be back on Thursday with some more of this. We might be building the Skulk Farm. We might be building some railroad tracks. Might just keep poking away at the secondary quests. We'll see how it goes. So, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.